Blessings to whoever comes across this video at the time that you come across it, because you are meant to see it. There are no coincidences to anything, and I'm glad that I could deliver this message to you. My name is Reverend Jennifer Pomfrey. You can just call me Jen too. And I have been an active metaphysician, minister, and holistic coach in Pennsylvania and beyond for about 10 plus years. And one of my areas of, I wouldn't say expertise, just passion, has been spiritual warfare. And I've helped a lot of different cases of people, myself included, my husband, friends, family, clients, who have dealt with all varying kinds of spiritual warfare. I've experienced spiritual warfare very young, which is what actually led me to want to get into the work that I've done, the studies that I continue to do, because I wanted to understand the holistic connection to spiritual afflictions, mental, emotional, physical, soulful. Okay, so I just did a short on evil eye. Okay, evil eye is something that's fascinated me for a while because I, like many of you, probably have been on the receiving end of that. And while, yes, there are tools and things you can use to counteract that and fight against it, because obviously you should defend yourself when you're being attacked in any way, shape, or form, right? Go to God, ask that the issue be dealt with. There's prayers out there you can say for protection. Certain practices that I would recommend if you're curious that you could do for spiritual protection. But the biggest spiritual protection is also monitoring your own eyes. Okay? I said that, the eyes are the lamp of the soul. That's in the Bible. Okay? The eyes are the lamp of the soul. Let me find that specific scripture for you. Okay, so it is actually the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. Okay? So your soul is different from your spirit. Your soul is your humanity. That is why we can literally sell our souls. We can't sell our spirit. That is eternal. Okay? That is what we would call like our higher self, is the spirit. That's the part of you that is connected to the divine forever and ever and knows better. That is the eternal part of you that will live on and on and on for many lifetimes. But your soul, however, is connected to your humanity, okay? And so, therefore, the eyes are the lamp of the soul as well as the body, okay? So what does that mean? That means your perceptions, your beliefs, your interactions, the way you look at things, what you choose to believe and disbelieve, and so on, your interactions with life, are all reflected in the lamp, which is your eyes, okay? So if you are dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare, remember, we are spirits. When we're dealing with spiritual warfare, we're not just talking about demons. We're not just talking about intranquil spirits of other people's ancestors attacking us or whatever. People are spirits too. So you have to use discernment around people too. Not with hate, not with mistrust, not with this constant fear of, I'm going to be attacked. But just be aware that spiritual warfare, it can be with people too, which is why evil eye and discussions on it and practices against it exist in the first place, right? Because people can have spirits of fear and ill will within them, and that's my cat Selena. Say hi, Selena. She loves when I do videos and just anything teaching, so she loves to be a part of the show. So be aware that spiritual warfare is vast. It's not just demons and goblins, okay? That's part of it, but that's not the entirety of it. But we have spirits too. So you have to monitor your soul, your spirit, your eyes, your perception, your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, your interactions. Like all of that stuff could be casting evil eye on yourself. You could be cursing or blessing yourself depending on your eyes and how you interact with the world. Okay? So that being said, people can't necessarily fully attack you. They could try, and you could feel it when it's happening, but they can't throw it at you and it stick unless it attacks something within you that you already use against yourself. Okay? Send love back to those people. Send healing back to those people. Ask God to show them themselves. Okay? But also ask God to show you the parts of you that allow it because you do it to yourself. If you're constantly attacking yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, if you're constantly disregarding your intuition, because 99% of the time, I've said this already a few times, I'm going to say it here on this channel too, 99% of the time, most of the times you've been miserable have been because you haven't listened to that voice. And you're cursing yourself now. And then you're blaming it on evil eye. Or you're blaming it on other people. Or you're blaming it on some curse. Okay, when really you're cursing yourself. Now, I'm not disregarding the fact that there are generational curses and those things exist, but you are the present ancestor, which means you can break those curses now by cutting the cruddy curses that you cast on yourself. Ask God to help you monitor your own spirit, your own soul, your own thoughts, your own feelings. Selena, what are you doing? Are you feeling the message? Do you want to say hi? This is Selena. My other cat, Samhain, is literally here on the couch, but she does not want to be bothered right now. So, but Selena is the attention getter. She's the attention grabber. She loves that. Am I in your way? Do you want to sit? Yeah. Okay, so she wanted to sit right next to the computer. So, I had to move the computer so she could sit next to it because she wants to be a part of the message. She was going to literally sit right on top of the computer, so I had to move it. So, you good? You feel better now? So, like I was saying, monitor your eyes too. Monitor the way you look at things, the way you look at yourself, the way you speak, the way you think, the way you feel. And that's a daily thing. That is not something like you're going to just do it for a week and you're done. Okay? You're a human being. You have your own stuff like we all do. But if you're constantly monitoring it and you're letting it go to God and you're making peace with it, that is the biggest part, is like, don't do any of this self-work with lack of self-worth. Okay? Like, don't go into those shadowy things you do and then automatically be like, oh, yep, I'm an idiot. Don't do that because you just keep cursing yourself. You're not an idiot. You're a human being. You have your own core. I do too. Okay? Like, I have fears. I have weird stuff too. I have things that piss me off. Like, we all have it. Just be humble about it. Be accepting of it. Take responsibility for it with peace. Okay? But also know that the evil eye of other people can't glare too hard or burn too efficiently in a pair of eyes that doesn't burn themselves. Okay? Do mirror work if you have to. All right? Do a lot of journaling, a lot of meditation, a lot of prayer. Okay? So that you can really look into yourself and how you look and how you think and how you feel. Okay? An exercise that I recommend is literally doing a kind of like a mind dump exercise every day. Do it for about a week. Okay? Just to get an idea of where your head, heart, and body, your temple is at. Okay, and you could do this all the time if you want. It'll help you. And what this is like you give yourself a couple of minutes. Oh, sorry, my phone was going off. You give yourself a couple of minutes for each section. All right. So for a couple of minutes, set maybe like 5 minutes to write your immediate thoughts. What are your immediate thoughts right now, currently? And only come from a thinking approach. I'm thinking about, and then write for 5 minutes. Set a timer. When it goes off, stop. Then go into your heart space, okay? And come from I feel. What are you feeling currently? Right? I'm currently feeling. 5 minutes, just go. And then 5 minutes is done, stop. Then check your body. Do a body scan. Take a couple deep breaths for 5 minutes. And just say, write down currently in my body I'm experiencing. And it could be tightness, it could be pain, it could be gas, it could be whatever, or your body could just tell you things because your body's intelligent. What is your body trying to tell you? Write whatever comes to mind and heart. Don't question it. Just write it for 5 minutes. Okay? Then when you're done, scan everything you've written. This gives you an idea of the light within you and what it needs. Okay? Where your lamp is at. Could this be contributing to some of the spiritual warfare you may be dealing with? Or are you in a good place? Okay? Because people can try to throw things at you. Okay? I'm not saying they won't. I'm not saying that that doesn't exist. Again, think of the concept of evil eye and what we just talked about, right? With the eyes being the lamp of the body. A person throwing evil eye already has a dark lamp. Okay? They are not tending to their lamp. So don't give them too much credit. Don't give them too much power. Their lamp is dirty. Their lamp is muddled. It is muddy. It is foggy. It isn't clear. So don't even give it that much power anyway. It's like letting a sick person tell you that you're sick when you're healthy. Okay? And then if you keep believing it, then you too will get sick. You know? But check your own lamp for your own evil devices that you might be feeding into as well. Check your own lamp. Clean your own lamp so you don't go into the same pool, if that makes sense. I really hope this makes sense, and I hope it reaches the person that needs it most today. I just felt really compelled to talk about this. Love you.